What's going on, everyone? Massing1 here, and I want to do a top 10 video today. We're going to be doing the top 10 characters for the month of, October 2024. It's been a while since I've done this because I just didn't feel like doing it. And we're going to go ahead and get into this. Now, this is based on my experience. I'm around rank number 15,000, so you gotta take that into account, and the fact that I don't play like the rest of you. I don't play as religiously as you guys do. Anyway, let's go into number 10, which might be a controversial spot, but I think it's very good. He's still a very good character. Number 10, we got Super 17. This character is still a demon. I've found that one matches just because of the fact that he can just combo forever. The health debuff he does every time he fires off a blast card, he's gonna make it to where you're healing very less. So this affects True My Goku. That's the only yellow I can think of. True My Goku. Any character that heals affects Ultimate Gohan. It affects Ultra Gohan. Why this guy's so devastating is just so hard to come back from a combo when you get hit by him. His green card is very less effective against like Tree of My Goku because he absorbs it, and he can just, because it afflicts no switching, he gets debuffed, he loses all of his ki. It's just not a good idea. But he has very good options. Androids is not really a team right now since it hasn't been buffed since this guy came out. His best team is probably the Powerful Opponent team or the GT team. Powerful Opponent, probably his best team is with Nappa and Vegeta and Kid Buu. He cancels buff effects, he does all that. And I really do like this character, and I was lucky enough to pull him twice. So I pulled him first time on his initial banner, and then second time during Omega's banner. Anyway, that's why he's number 10. Let's go ahead and go to number 9. And number 9 is God Goku. I still use this guy a lot. He might not have been as good as people thought he was going to be, but I still think he can do the job. Like, when he's on a team, I have him there as a disrupt character because he goes cards, he steals cards, he's an AoE green card, he can go type neutral on the blue card, and a couple counts when he fills his gauge and uses a card. I've one-shotted Turles' first life with this guy today in a video that's coming out in a few days. I just think he does so much. Purple is becoming less and less common. I don't see Gogeta as much, and I can deal with Gogeta if I get a type neutral ultimate on Gogeta. Yeah, he just has so many good things. And he's also on a lot of teams. God Key, Movies, Saiyans, Sun Family. 4 actual teams. And the fact that I think he will age pretty well. His stat spread is pretty similar to where you can do it. The reason his stat spread for me isn't as low as even is because I arts boosted this guy because I use him so much. He's on the Movies team I use. He's on any team I use Goku and Piccolo on. He's just on so many teams. That's why I think he's at number 9. Anyway, at number 8, I have the Gammas. I think they have finally made it back onto the list. Their unique equipment, I'm going to take into account to equipment too. Any unique equipment, I'll count as them. They are really good. The bad part about them is they don't have many teams, but I think leader sliding them is just better to do that than just using them on androids or movies. Yeah, they're just really good, and the fact that their unique equipment gives them the Evolution Blue Vegeta, the yellow one, that mechanic where they can just continually combo you and get ki. Because they maintain their ki, they can just keep comboing, getting cover and all that. Because they get cover and all every time they maintain their ki below a certain threshold. That's what I really love. And when androids makes a resurgence, maybe they'll be even higher. I don't know. But they have a lot of ways of destroying Dragon Balls, there's just all that. They also nullify endurance with this blue card. If you have a defeated battle member, you're destroying Dragon Balls with... Is it the blue card? Yeah, which you destroy Dragon Balls. You're destroying 2 Dragon Balls. They just do a lot of intangible stuff. And the fact that they're yellow. Red is just in a bad spot right now. And that's why they're at number 8. Anyway, at number 7, I have, actually, Fusing Gogeta Blue. this is a character I do not think is in a great spot. They've been replaced on Fusion Warriors by Omega. Their main team, even movies, you're not using them anymore because True Might Goku is just a better option. They do a lot of cool things that I think are very annoying. Their green card, not only is going to be healing them twice, but it's going to be just destroying your enemy's green cards. That is very annoying. Yeah, but I think this guy, like, you can get very sneaky with this guy. If you can maybe fuse early and do a blue card in Gogeta 4, you can possibly kill him, but you need a high star Gogeta Blue to do that, to a 5-star Gogeta 4. I think this character just does a lot, and he can be useful sometimes. I think once God Key becomes a more rounded team, he will be a mainstay on that team because he's a very good damage dealer, and I just think he can still even put in work. Like, you pair him up with, like, Pikkon, he can protect Pikkon. It's just, I think this character has a lot to offer. You may not think so, but I think once, like, Fusion Warriors gets a new green, you might see a resurgence of this character. I really don't see Omega as a Fusion Warrior. I'm talking about, like, vanilla Fusion Warriors. Like, characters that buff it with their Z ability. Anyway, that's why they're at number 7. Now we're on to number 6. Which, number 6 is actually going to be, if I can find them, where are they at? Number 6. Nappa and Vegeta. Nappa and Vegeta are still a very good character. I think that what they offer is so good with their disrupt. When you cover change, you destroy a card, you flip them with card draw speed and power down. You flip them with card draw speed down and arts power down. Nappa as a character is very solid. He doesn't feel like one half of a character like Revival UI does. Him having a range blue card that locks in stun family battle members on standby is really good. He just does so much, and in terms of a character, he's very good defensively, and the Vegeta side does a lot of damage. Like, it does suck he has a melee green card when he revives, but I think this character is very good. Their best team right now is Powerful Opponent with Super 17 and LF Kid Buu. That's just how it is right now. Yeah, but Vegeta is very good. He has ways of going type neutral. The blue card nullifying endurance. They recover their ki when they are firing blast and strike cards. Though the Vegeta side does. And I think that overall they'll age pretty well because they're a revival character, even though Gogeta does stop that. But I'm seeing Gogeta less and less. Anyway, that's why number 6, now number 5. Number 5 is going to be, of course, where is he? I can't find them. It's the back of my head. Pikkon. LF Super Gogeta. I have seen a resurgence of this guy. I've seen him more and more in PvP. I don't know why. Like I'm saying, this is off me. This is what I'm seeing. And of course, you guys can see different things. It's just my opinion. This character is still very good. I do think there's a problem with this character. It takes way too long to fill up the unique gauge. There's problems where I just find I can't fill up the unique gauge and the battle's over by the time I fill it up. But the Super Gogeta side still does a lot of damage. Look. They have ways, because he is getting cost down every time he uses a card. He's got double card draw speed if you have the gauge. He's got, of course, he's stacking up his blast damage and his special move damage for 10 counts. He's stacking up strike damage. He's stacking a lot of his damage, and he can do a lot. Like that blue card, and because it's a ranged blue card and it's not considered a projectile like a beam, it can bypass characters with counters like Super 17. But that's why I think he's gonna age pretty well. They do need any unique equipment, I think, just to give Pikkon like even 25% of his gauge would help him a lot. Anyway, that's why they're at number 5. Now on to number 4. And at number 4, I have, this is gonna surprise even me, I have, if I could find him, even though I don't have him, I know he's good, Tree of Might Goku. This guy is stupid. Like, I think that he, as a character, is still very good. I mean, he is a good character with the things he does, but he has one weakness. He does not cancel buffs on Rising Rush. But I found that you can get around him if you just use a very strong red like Broly, but let's be honest, there's a reason Broly didn't make the list. It's Newsflash, he's not in the top 3. Broly's not here because he just has nothing to defend against anyone. But this Goku is very good. We look at him. He's getting Vanish back on his blue card 3 times. He's getting his Vanish back on his ultimate twice because he gets 2 ultimates. He has a projectile green that gives him cover null for 10 counts. That's a long time. And gives him 2 cards. He just has a lot to offer, and that's why he's at number 4. And I think he will continue to age very well because yellow is a very safe color. Now to the top 3. Now, top 3, I couldn't make a decision, so I decided to lump them together. It's going to be Kid Buu, Ultimate Gohan, and Fusing Super Vegito. Kid Buu was at number 2, Super Vegito is at number 3, and Ultimate Gohan's at number 1. Let's talk about Super Vegito first. Super Vegito, I think, is still a very competent character. They're blue, so green is kind of in a weird spot. The game's in a very weird spot. This meta is very long. The matches are very long or very short. There's no in between. But this character is very good because they're on a lot of tag. They're on Saiyan, Vegeta Clan, Sun Family, Fusion Warrior, and Buu Saga. And as a character, they have the ability to they can just rush you. And I found that if the character can't survive the rush, that's who you should rush because it gets them out of the way. And they have a lot in their kit that makes them good. Every time they draw a card, Vegito draws a card, he's getting his Vanish back, he's getting card draw speed when the enemy switches. You switch with him you switch into him, he's giving card draw speed down to the enemy. Falling effects when enemy switches, he's getting card draw speed, he's going type neutral for 3 counts, he's sealing ultimates, blues, and awakened for 5 counts. He's getting 10% of his Vanish gates, he's stacking damage. He's shortening absolute substitution count by 5 when enemy rushes, so you can go into character like Pikkon or Omega just to make it so you can get your characters in faster to protect Vegito. That's why he's number 3. I think he does have some issues. Endurance, buff canceling is his biggest weakness. So that's why I think he's number 3. He would have been number 2, but I just don't think he's as good. Anyway, let's talk about number 2, Kid Buu. Kid Buu is a monster. Yesterday I recorded a Super 17 video. Kid Buu ended up taking over that video and making it his. Just Kid Buu, just the fact that what makes him as insane as he is this green card. He's restoring his vanishing gauge by 60% 4 times. He's increasing his draw speed level by one level for every timer count. He has a ranged blue. He has damage inflicted against Saiyans in regen. He's got 100% damage. He cannot be paralyzed, immobilized, or blinded. He's going to be doing so much. He also, when he has a Vanish step, he's getting his Vanish back even more. This guy's very hard to hit. Kid Buu, I think, is still the only Zenkai unit that made it onto the list, I think. Yeah, he is. Because these other units, they're just not as good. Zamasu, I don't see anymore. Broly, never. I think I saw like 3 times in total. When he got Zenkai, this character has so much to offer, and the fact that he's on Regen, Buu Saga, and Powerful Opponent, and even after he's done, his Z ability and Zenkai ability are so good. Powerful Opponent Blue and Powerful Opponent with the Z ability. That's why he's there. Now let's talk about probably what I think is the best character in the game. Ultimate Gohan. I hate this unit. I hate fighting him. It's just a hassle because of how much damage he does. Him having those blue cards that are ranged, and the fact that most times I don't even have to use a green card to fill his unique gauge. I'm like, how did he fill his unique gauge? That's what I'm always thinking. But he does, and he's supporting with that unique gauge. He's healing the team, lowering sub count when that unique gauge fills with the time type unique gauge. He's, of course, he has Cardinal Speed, Cost Down. He's getting, already off the gate, he can get over 220% damage. That's insane. Yeah, that's just great. Yeah, I just love what Ultimate Gohan does. You see, when he goes to his attack type, he gets, his blue card will nullify Endurance. That's what's really good. That's why Pikkon is so good. The Super Gogeta side of Pikkon. It's a ranged nullifying Endurance. It's why those Rally UI Goku was so good. Anyway, guys, I think that's pretty much where I'm going to end this video. So, to recap, at what did I have? Whatever. You guys can rewatch. This is my list. You guys can agree. I didn't have Turtles on this list because I don't have Turtles, and experiences. He hasn't been as annoying like his Tree of Might Goku or anything, because I can just wall off Turtles with like Ultra Gohan, because what I found is Turtles. If you have Gogeta's Gauge and you activate Turtles' comeback, like that's very good still. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. Tell me what you think of my list, and I'll see you next time.